Hey friends, welcome to the July monthly mixed media kit video. This is for our July kit 2012. So I'm excited for what we're making today just because it's so different and it's something actually I've been wanting to try and just see how it turns out. It's kind of like all these ideas in my brain. So we'll see how it goes. So I wanted to gather things for the kit that would, and if not, I know it's going to turn out, something's going to be fun with it anyway, so no matter what, it's going to be great. So I'm going to start with what's in the kit, and most of you guys know that I absolutely love this color. If you take in my workshops, I use it all the time, Cobalt Teal. I heard that Golden actually discontinued this color because they couldn't find the pigment anymore to make it. So I found this color with Deco Art, and it is seriously almost the exact same color. It took me a long time, but I found a color that matched, so I'm excited we're going to be using that. We're going to also be using from Deco Art a paper effects. It's kind of like a scribble, if you've ever used those before. It's a 3D thing, so it makes 3D, it'll pull things off the page, and we're going to actually, it's pearl color, but we're going to be painting over it. So, and I just noticed it's got a fine tip liner in there. Cool. I don't know if we'll be using that, but Wooden Flourish by Kaisercraft, which we are actually going to be using this as a stencil. And then a paper pad by Kaisercraft. And then we have this awesome stamp that we've included. It's by For Art by Art, which is Art McCracken, and this is one of my favorite that he has done. You can find the rest of his stamps in our store. They're available in the store. Just awesome, awesome stamp. And then these sparkling rub-ons from Basic Gray. And then the next things that I'm going to be showing you are, we're going to use them totally different than what they are. So these stickers from Basic Gray and these alphabet stickers and also these stickers, we are actually going to be using as masks, not as stickers. So that should be fun. And then the stencil, which you would think we're using as a stencil, we're actually going to not to be using as a stencil. We're going to be using it as part of the background. So that is what's included in this kit. And then also I'm using, in addition to the kit, just a 9x12 canvas. You can use whatever size you want. You can use hardboard. You can use a manila envelope, whatever. So the first thing that I want to do is I want to cover the canvas with the paper to give it obviously some color. And so I am going to start doing that, and when we come back we will add some more fun stuff to it. So let's get started. Okay, so I have covered the entire thing with the paper, and I tried to keep it really small, meaning like, because the way we're using the letter stickers and everything, I wanted lots of different pieces showing, so I kept the little pieces small, like almost like a quilt. Now I do want some more color in it besides this, so I'm gonna just pull in some other paints. And I don't want to cover this. I want it to basically stay black and white. So it's just going to be, like if I use any color at all, honestly, it's just going to be maybe just stuff like this. Like just kind of wiping it on with my finger. Just to add a teeny bit of interest, but you know, some of this, most of this probably even won't show up just because of the nature of what we're doing. It's just kind of like if it peaks it, then great. So I'm going to do that with a couple different colors. See, we're already using turquoise, so obviously we don't want to use that. That was kind of a big thing, but well. Let's do maybe a red. See, and now I'm adding way more color than I actually thought I would add, so maybe I should stop. Okay. Oh wait, I gotta add yellow in there. That's like my new favorite color is yellow, especially this bright yellow that everyone thinks is so nasty. I love it. Especially, this is probably my favorite yellow. This Dab of Yellow by Claudine Hellmuth. It's just so bright. Let's color in a couple of those. Probably won't even show up there, but okay. Stop. We're gonna stop. Just stop. I do want to add a teeny bit of texture. It's probably not going to show up very much just because we've already got so much with the black and white. But I'm going to stamp it anyways just because, I don't know, because I know it's there, right? So, I don't even think I have a black ink pad anymore that doesn't have Mod Podge sticking to it. It's kind of annoying. I need to be better about stuff like that. I think Janelle Jacobson, I'm calling you out there, I know you're out there. She has this stamp that she loves just for texture. I think this is going to be your new favorite stamp. Really, I do. Okay, so that was just a teeny bit. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to add the letter stickers. Well, actually, well, this is for the sides, so we'll wait. And keep in mind, this is all in my head, so let's see how this goes. Let's do the letter stickers first. So the idea behind this is we're going to put stickers on here, we're going to put a saying on here, and then paint over it, and then take the saying off. So it can be whatever you wanted, and I wanted to use different letters so that there was a little bit of interest. And I'm going to do the saying, which is on my blog, Do What Matters Most, because that is just something that I always try and live by. And I actually this summer feel like I have been doing that, spending a lot of time with my family, and I have been really loving it. Okay, and one of the other things that I thought for sure was, because I covered the top in Mod Podge, I think these are going to be easier to come off. So, God, I'm nervous to do this in front of you guys. Well, let's just do it. Trying to decide. Well, we'll stick them on. If I don't like them, I guess I can take them off. Well, got lots of stickers here. Just kind of decide if I want the big or the small. And when I go back, I'll probably go back and make sure they're lined up really well, because it's going to bug me if they're... So I'm going to go ahead and put all of these stickers on, and when we come back, we're going to move on to the next process. Okay, so I have the stickers on that I want to put on. This is Do What Matters Most, and I use different sizes and different fonts. And then I also placed these stickers from Basic Gray on just some, I wanted them around the corners because I want to create kind of a scalloped edge in those places. And then I am also going to use the Flourish in a couple of places. So what I'll do is I'll start up here when I apply the blue paint, and I think I also want to do maybe one down here and then one coming off right here, so I have 3 different places. So, and I actually might add, now that I think about it, possibly another scallop on here then. Maybe like right here. Okay. So what I'm going to do is come in with the paint, and I want to make sure these letter stickers are really adhered well. And the other thing that I want to make sure is that I'm really careful working around them so that I don't get the paint underneath them, that I have a really clean thing when I'm done. I know if these stickers aren't straight, I'm going to be so annoyed when I get done, so. And usually it doesn't matter to me about stuff like that for some reason. Text on a page does. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a paintbrush. I'm trying to decide which one would probably be the best. I mean, really, around the letter stickers, I think probably a pouncing one. Just to make sure that you only get the, so you're on the top, if that makes sense. And it's actually called a stencil. I mean a stenciling brush, not a pouncy one, but you know what I mean. So that's what I would do for the letter stickers to apply it, is to just be very careful and keep it very dry. Make sure my brush is very, very dry. And then for this one, let's see, we might as well try it too, but this is so thick that it might be harder. We'll see. Actually, it'll work just fine. One thing you have to remember about stencils is you have to be prepared for them not to be perfect. Same with rub-ons, but that's what we love about mixed media. And art in itself, it doesn't have to be perfect. So we'll take that off, and we already have a really cool kind of element going on. I love it. And we might even, I might actually, ooh, I have an idea. Might put that back on there later. But let's, ooh, that just gave me a really good idea actually. I don't know, we'll have to think about it. So let's put this one on here too. Can't get sidetracked, because if I do, I'll forget the whole purpose of the paper effects. Okay, so I've got the stencils on. Now pretty much I'm just going to brush, I guess I have it around here too, the stickers. I think if you move away from the stickers too, that helps. So just carefully going to put paint on the rest of it. Oh, that's probably one we should pounce. And I'm not going to do the sides yet, because I'm going to put that other stencil on and then do the sides. Paint a teeny center on right there. Okay, let's get a nice good coat, because the whole point is we want to have contrast from the front to the back. Okay, I am going to dry this. Let me show you up close. So what we did is we stenciled those three on, and then I put the letter stickers on. So I'm going to dry this, and when we come back, we're going to peel them off, and we are going to create some more magic to this thing. Okay, so we are back. Alright, so one of the things that I want to do, because it's very flat, and the one thing that I love about the golden is that there's somewhat kind of a sheen to it, is I'm going to also cover this with a little bit of Mod Podge, just not satin, just matte, but it actually just pulls it out a little bit. And then I'm also going to do the other things to it, so maybe we'll do the other things, because I want a distinct difference between the top and the bottom, like when the stickers come off. So any stamping or anything like that I'm going to do, it's going to be on top of, without the stickers first, if that makes sense, without the stickers being removed. So I'm going to come in here and get ink, and especially around the stickers is where I want lots of texture too, because that is, I mean, obviously where we're going to do the difference. So I got to be careful around these things since I already did them. I might make sure I get some circles in there. That's one of my favorite parts of the whole thing. I'll show you it up close. He did the stamp where he's got like these fun little circles, and then he's also got a part where he has like numbers on them. It's probably one of my favorite things of the whole stamp. So okay, so we added a little bit more texture to it, and I'm also going to come in with rub-ons and apply rub-ons to it. And I just want to add just little bits of texture. I'm not doing too much to these because I'm going to be using the paper effects on those. And you'll see what I mean in a minute. Okay, so just some texture here and there. I'll show you. Just add texture. Okay, now my idea for this, and I got this idea from a dear friend of mine, watched it on her blog. She used something else, but Alyssa Burke, oops, she used Scribbles paint and did this, and so I'm giving credit to her for sure for this. But I loved it so much I thought, oh, this is cute. Okay, I'm trying to figure out. Got something stuck in there. Gotta get it out so we can't use it. Dude, like, okay, there we go. And I don't know how long this takes to dry. Let's see. Doesn't really say, so I guess we'll figure it out. So what I want to, oh, hello. Oops, just got stuff underneath there. What I want to do is I want to come in here and I'm going to zoom this in, that's zooming out. And I want to add some 3D effects to this. So I'm just going to come in. Actually, these are getting a little bigger than I want them to, so be a little more careful. And I'm just going to create same in here. Let's see. Can't decide how much of this I want to do. Well, let's just try that one for now, because we can always add later. So, oh, I hope you saw that. I don't even know if that was on film. Probably wasn't. Nice. So I'm just kind of defining. And we'll go down here and do this one. Okay, so now what I'm going to do, let's back it up, is I need to dry that. And I could leave them totally white, and maybe I'll take the glitter stickers off first and see. But the idea of it is I actually wanted to paint back over it with turquoise paint to just give it an effect, like a bubble effect. So let me dry this. When we come back, we will pull the letter stickers off. Yay! Okay, we are back, ready for the moment of truth. I have to show you something. So I wasn't paying attention. I was actually checking emails on my phone while I was blow drying this, and I kept hearing this popping noise, and I looked over, and I don't know if you can see it from the side. Look how big those got. They started just like choom. So I tried to do it a little bit on the other one because I actually liked that. I thought that was kind of cool. So, okay, we are going to take off the letter stickers, and we are going to hope that it worked. And I am so pleasantly surprised. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I put a little bit too much Mod Podge and it wasn't dry yet. I should zoom in on this. Let's zoom in so you can see what I'm doing. So when I'm peeling back the letter stickers, and it could be just that it's not quite dry. I mean, it's still warm, but it's also peeling off the paper underneath it as well with it. So we got to be careful. Yeah, that is not the intention. It's going to take me forever to pull these off because I got to go really, really, really slow. Okay, so maybe I will cut this and come back and pull these off one at a time. I think, like here you can see, I just have to be really careful when I pull them off. So see that we got some of it, it's pulling off the background paper as well. But you know what, it's alright actually. I don't mind it. Just gotta be careful with the rest of it. I actually like it like that. Kind of cool. think it was putting on that last coat of Mod Podge is what it did. Shouldn't have done it. You guys didn't see that, but I actually put a coat of Mod Podge on it. And I think when I did that, it was too sticky. I need to get some Mod Podge and Mod Podge that down. So, alright, I'm going to be really careful pulling these off, but I think no matter what, it's going to be awesome. So, when I come back, we'll have those pulled off. It's going to be so great. I love it. And I'm still trying to decide if these down here, if I want to put, like, how bumpy they are, they'd actually be cool. Oh, hello, we really, see how messy my table is? Really put those off. Cool. I will be back. This is going to be a really slow process. And we'll see the finished masterpiece. Alright, I finally got it done. It took a lot. It was almost like doing surgery. Oop, I still got some of that. But what I found, and it was okay, some of it pulled off the paper underneath, some of it didn't. So I'm going to tell you, and this is good, learning by trial and error. I would say do not put a coat of Mod Podge on top of your paper. So when you're applying the paper the very first time, only put it on the bottom of the paper, but not on top of the paper. And then after you put your paint on, wait until after you've pulled the letter stickers off to put the Mod Podge on top. Because I think what happened was the stickers are already sticky, and then the Mod Podge and it probably wasn't all the way dried or cured, so it stuck to that too. But I actually like the results. I love how it kind of like that looks so torn, and so I don't know, I guess you could do it. Oh, we still have to pull off these, which is going to take another long bout of surgery, huh? Okay, so there we go. That is this month's kit. I'm sure when you got your kit this month, you're going, what the heck? We have a lot of random stuff, and even some of it, looked older, and you're like, what am I going to do with these? How are we going to make this? But this is what we did, and I loved it. And actually, if you wanted to, you could come in here, and this hopefully won't ruin it. I don't think it will. But you never know. We're looking for a doodle pen. You could actually come in here, and if you wanted to, oh, is that going to ruin it? Maybe we should try it on here first, but you could. I don't know, is it going to? I was going to say you could outline the letters. Maybe we'll just outline the word most. I need something to write on. Just adds a little bit. See how we're just outlining it and adding some doodle. And you don't have to. I actually like it though. I think it adds a little bit more dimension to it. And you know how much I love doodling. So, and I'm pulling off some of that paint. And actually, you know what I could do is go back, just touch the tops of those with the purple or red or whatever. Yeah, I kind of like that. Alright, I'm going to show you. So I just touched the top of those just to give them a little bit of color, and it actually pulls them out and highlights them even more. So that is it. That is the canvas. I think it's so fun, and you could do this with, you could do all sorts of, make, different things for people. You can do any kind of sayings. God, you got so many letter stickers on here. You could do a ton of them. So anyways, get creative, have fun. I hope you enjoyed this month's kit. I can't wait for next month. If you've ever watched the video Fly Birdie Fly on my video, on my YouTube channel or even on my blog, we are actually going to make a very similar canvas, and the kit actually includes a canvas for August. So if you are not a member, and we just got back from CHA, and we have so many fun things coming up over the next through December. Tons of cool things. Like I know for sure in the December kit, if you've seen the configuration boxes that Tim Holtz does, we are doing one of those in the mixed media kit. And we have some exclusive stencils coming up that I created just for the mixed media kit. So excited. So watch for that, and hope you enjoyed this July mixed media kit and got your creative juices flowing, and we will see you next month.